Okay, so I want you to read the letter that you wrote Headroom. And what year was this that you wrote Headroom, this letter?
I wrote this in early 2004.
Okay.
Um, it's Eric Hogan here reporting from Richland. I'm just writing this letter to say a few things. I have a problem writing long letters, so I'll try my best not to write a novel, although I can't promise anything. Now here's why I went to so many of your shows over the past few years. You all are doing something I've wanted to do since I was 6 years old and got my first guitar. The same type of music and everything, even more so with the music you've created as Headroom. I've watched you play so many times and I wish I could be part of that. I guess that's why I've asked to play on stage with you the times that I have. There's nothing more I would like to do than play in a band. The only thing that's prevented me from doing that all these years is being so shy, I hate that word, and a desire for something definite as I can't stand failure. Meaning I couldn't imagine playing in a band and then eventually having to give up and go back to a regular job. I guess that's why I've been going to school, so if I do have a regular job, at least I'll make money. But I respect each of you for going on to your dream regardless of the obstacles. Like I said, there's nothing more I'd rather do than play music. Next up, I can't believe it, but I've seen you guys play more times than I can count, and that's coming from someone that lives in Richland. Not to mention going to a Headroom show at Teddy's right after having chemo that same day. What's that? I guess I'll make it official since I think I've only told Justin the details. Yes, last September I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma to be exact. Stage 4 happens to be the final stage. I just completed my cycle of 8 treatments. Isn't it ironic I'm going to school for nuclear medicine? That PET scan I was telling Justin about, the one I'm going to perform on patients, is the test I'm having on April 9th to see if my cancer is gone or not. Then my doctor wants me to have a bone marrow transplant where I'll have to stay in the hospital for over a month. He told me I have a 60% chance of relapse-free survival if it's gone. He didn't give me any numbers if it isn't gone, probably because I won't have much of an outlet. That's one reason I went to your band practice. Although it was fairly short, it might be one of the last chances I get to see you play again, and I wanted to take advantage of that. Of course, I might end up fine, but when a doctor tells you you have a 40% chance of dying in the next couple of years if the cancer is gone, then you take full advantage of the time you have left. Your music's one of the few things that can make me happy during such a crappy time. Being hooked up to an IV and being delivered chemotherapy in a room full of dying people for 6 to 8 hours just sucks. But I was able to go home and listen to music, and 1812 was one that I listened to several times. That helped me escape and forget what I was going through, and I want to thank you for that. Man, I hope this letter doesn't sound sappy. I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate everything and think your music's great, and wanted to show my appreciation by writing this letter. Well, I guess I'll go now as I probably bored you enough. If you ever want to get a hold of me, you know how to contact me. Hopefully I'll get to see a lot more of your shows and have them be at larger venues such as the Ford Center with an album on the charts. I hope you guys know I would do anything I could to help you make it. I think I've told Daniel this before, but if I do end up dying and have any pull in heaven, I would do anything to make sure you guys break and are able to make a comfortable living doing this. Maybe those are just words to you, but I promise it would be something I'd do if it were possible. I hope I end up fine. I can't even begin to tell you how much I miss being normal. But if it's not meant to be, then I'm ready to go if that's what's in the cards. Either way, I'll still be pulling for you. People often don't say things they mean to or want to the people they care about, and then it's too late. That's why I wrote this now. Maybe I could have said this all 5 years in the future, but in case I can't, I wanted to get it out. I'll talk to you later, and I'm sorry about the length of this email. Eric Hogan.